So BestEvMod sent me another center console Rivian organizer for my truck. So this is the original one, which I did a review on, which many of you have seen, and I've kept in my truck literally since the day I got it. I love it, I use it every single day. They sent me a new one, which I'm gonna do a review on, which has these giant cup holders. Because one, I don't like the cup holders in the Rivian anyway, but there's a catch. Let's get into it. So like I stated, the center console on the Rivian literally is just an open canvas, which I don't really like. Since I got this organizer from BestEvMods, the first one, Gen 1, whatever, that's what I'm calling it, absolutely loved it, haven't left my truck. It keeps everything organized. The little mats in there that are rubber, they keep everything in place, nothing slides around. It is a huge win. So they came out with a Gen 2 or a cup holder version, which is great because the cup holders in the Rivian, I'm not a big fan of slide out cup holders in general, but this one has two giant cup holders, which I really like. They're harder plastic, and there's a big bin in the back, which you can fit like your sunglasses and things like that. Two small bins in the front. They did get rid of the change organizer, which is great because who carries change anymore, which is one of my main complaints in my review of the Gen 1. The cup holder version though, has a huge flaw. I think I could get past it, but I gotta let you know anyway. So with the cup holder version, you can't pull the camp speaker out with this center console organizer in its spot. So the cup holders will get in the way of the camp speaker coming out of its charging port, and you actually have to remove the tray to get the camp speaker out, which, thinking about it, I don't pull my camp speaker out a ton, but when I want to, if I have to pick the tray up and move it to get the camp speaker out, it's annoying. They probably can come up with, I don't know if they can come up with a collapsible cup holder design that may not be firm enough, but just letting you know that is a design flaw out of the gate. I want to make you aware of in case you're interested in purchasing it. You will have to remove it to get your camp speaker out. If you don't use your camp speaker that much, or you charge it outside of your truck, then this may work perfectly. I do love these cup holders. One, they can hold absolutely huge sizes, Hydro Flask, Yetis, like the can koozies fit in there. They have these little plastic inserts that constrict the space as well, so they actually can hold like a 12-ounce can, and it doesn't fall over the place. But then it has the ability to carry something large like a Yeti, a Hydro Flask, Stanley, whatever's cool right now. I can't keep up with all the trends of the coolers and the thermoses, but they can carry much larger things. So essentially on long trips, you could have 2 drinks in the cup holders, and then maybe 2 large flasks down below in the cup holders in the center console organizer, and really have lots of fluids to carry with you. Otherwise, you're either putting them in the back seat in the fold down cup holders. But I really, really like the organizer. It still has all the space I need to carry sunglasses and ancillary stuff and chapstick and, you know, all the things I need. Got rid of the change. I was actually using the change organizer to hold my chapstick, so that works out great anyway. Still has the little rubber mats. I'm a huge fan of that. Love the yellow accents, huge fan of that. Same hard plastic design. Everything's pretty much the same, except it comes with 2 giant cup holders in the middle, which works better for me with the caveat, you can't get your camp speaker out. So once again, if you're not a big camp speaker user, or you charge it other places, or you don't really even keep it in your truck, this could be perfect. Which I don't use the camp speaker a whole ton, and 2, if I do, I'm not that upset about pulling this tray out of its actual position and pulling the camp speaker out. Otherwise, absolutely love the cup holder, love the inserts. They are just a plasticky little kind of tab that you stick into the hole. They have little plastic tabs that kind of lock themselves in. They're a little bit of a pain to get into place. If that's not a huge ordeal to you, don't worry about it. And then you can leave, I kind of have one that's constricted for the smaller items, and then I have one with the large one that I can keep my Hydro Flask or whatever larger container you have on the other side. So I really like that. I'm actually going to keep this one inserted for quite a while and see if I love it as much as the Gen 1. I do like the setup so far because I'm not a big camp speaker user, but same exact concept. Once again, I didn't pull my Gen 1 out of my truck since I put it in there. and it's been months and months and months. So I'm assuming I'm gonna be able to use the Gen 2 in the same exact version just with moving it around if I got to pull out the camp speaker. So once again, BestEvMod's constructability, little rubbery pads to make sure everything stays in place, fits perfect and snug in the space. So no worries there. You just have to figure out if you're annoyed about the cup holders being in the way of the camp speaker. I'm not. I'm going to give it a go, and I'll just move it if I got to pull my camp speaker out, so that doesn't bother me. I like having additional areas to put drinks. Not a big fan of the actual Rivian cup holder, so this works perfectly. So that's all I have for this. Really simple center console organizer, again, from BestEvMods. I'll have a link down below if you want to check it out. And I think that's it. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to try out Gen 2 for a while. We'll catch you in the next video.